Hello everyone. So the Black Clover movie, The Sword of the Wizard King, came out last Friday. Now before I go any further, I'm just going to give a quick heads up. I have watched the Black Clover anime series and I'm caught up to the latest manga chapter as well, which I believe as of the recording of this video, it stands at chapter 362. I could be a little bit wrong, but I'm not sure. But you know, I will do another video doing it based on the main series and pretty much all the canon stuff, but for now I just want to focus on the movie in this video. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I would definitely say this movie was made with Black Clover fans in mind. If you haven't watched or read Black Clover, there may be bits that are a little bit confusing, mainly because of, even though it's a filler movie, they actually added canon events that haven't in the series into it. The one thing that does get mentioned constantly, a canon event, was obviously how Julius sacrificed himself in order to protect the Clover Kingdom from its powerful magic spell he was going to cast. And we do also get mentions of the first Wizard King, Lumiere, and the best bit obviously was pretty much more or less everyone in their time skipped outfits, which is another thing I really liked, is that they picked a good point to put this movie in. Just to get a summary, the movie is placed in the 6 months time skip where pretty much everyone is training up for both the Clover and Heart Kingdom's attack on the Spade Kingdom. So that was really good. The only thing they didn't add was the runes they've been learning, which didn't really bother me, but there were some people using some of the powers they learned over the 6 month training period, like Asta riding a sword. But let's be honest, the fights were amazing throughout this movie. I mean, it was just one awesome fight after another, and it was just constant, and I just loved it so much. But if I had to pick a favorite fight within this movie, it would have to be Meliona versus Funny Bunny. That fight was just epic with the bits we got of it. I just wish we didn't constantly cut between the different fights. I really would have loved to watch it from beginning to end, but you know, I wasn't disappointed. But you know, like I said, it's just a me thing. I'm wanting to watch all the fights without getting cut into bits and pieces. Now characters. Now it goes no surprise, I love all the canon characters throughout this movie. Even though I'm not completely warmed up to Nozel yet, I know he's changed, especially in the manga, but let's be honest, he still was a little bit of a douche to Noel when he was growing up, but you know, that's another thing for another time. But like I said, I'm still warming up to him, but not as quick as you know, all the others, obviously Noel, Asta, Yami. But there is one thing I do want to know. What the hell happened to Dorothy, Rill and Kaiser? I mean, they were at the beginning of the movie, but then they just disappeared after you know, Asta, Noel and Finral escaped and go into Cyan Brand Zero. So, you know, I might have gotten the name wrong about that, but you know. But yeah, it was just where did they go? Because we obviously got Yami, Fergoyon and Nozel, but those three just disappeared. So that was that. There's that. Now on to the filler characters. Can anyone let me know if that scientist who drank the poison with Sally is a filler character? I'm just curious because I think she's an interesting character. But of course the main characters that were filler in this, of course, were the previous Wizard Kings. And the one that I wanted to see more of and learn more about was Jester. We learned why pretty much all the other three wanted to, you know, change the world to make it new, but we never really got that with Jester. He was just the guy who likes to fight with his barrier magic. So I really would love to learn his backstory, but then again, I would have loved to learn all their backstories. I don't see why they could have not just been proper canon characters instead of, you know, filler characters. So yeah, like I said, they were very interesting, and I absolutely just loved their abilities as well. So to answer the question, did the Black Clover movie deliver? And it's a big yes from me. It was constant fights, you know, constant magic. It was just pretty much, it captured everything that Black Clover was and turned it into a movie. So now we've all got hope for that they continue on the anime series from where it left off and just continue enjoying the manga as the chapters come out. So that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you watch the next one, okay? See ya!